This week's episode is brought to you by The Simple Pour, featuring our signature drink, Horsepower. For all of your beverage concierge needs, head on over to The Simple Pour. Simple name, extraordinary taste. Enjoy the show.
Crack in the kitchen, Lil Raw's on the mission. Break the bars out, screens in my expedition. Screens in my neck, yo, my trunk crack. Break the bars off, it's like this and like that.
It's 85. So we got the headbutt of the year. Because that's what Ocho Cinco is known for. He ain't known for nothing else really.
Let's try to think outside of the box.
Celebration. Nah, touchdown celebration.
He known more for a headbutt during pop culture.
Nah.
Yes, he is.
Nah.
And
then,
guaranteed.
He bounced back from it. Like,
well,
Twitter
he played 2 years
him.
for the Patriots.
I mean, but Twitter loves him.
Yeah,
He go around giving great tips. He go around. A girl hit him up on Twitter, and of course, it's all this is that I know before I got suspended. So,
you still ain't on Twitter?
No.
That's crazy.
His Bloomberg comments got him
so
out of there.
A girl hit him up, was like, I know this out of the ordinary, but I'm close to getting evicted. Like today, I know you the most giving person on here. Blase. All he said was, show me the letter with today's date, and then I'll send you the money. She sent it to him. He sent her the money. He didn't even know this lady.
I mean, he probably got scammed, but I guess it's good for him to be.
No, it was the letter full letter.
I could make a letter right now.
LP don't like.
Remember when he talked about his New Year's resolution?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
No, I mean, this is me being honest. Like most people online that you haven't met. I mean, they had a whole show called Catfish. You can't trust what you see online. Man, Tateo was out there dating some mysterious person.
The best show out right now is Before 90 Days Fiance. That show is hilarious.
That Love Is Blind shit was like
that show is hilarious, bro. Like it's almost like Catfish on another
what's it
level.
Called?
Before
it's reality.
It's called 90 Day Fiance.
Where is it at?
It's on
OWN probably. Oprah.
No, it's on damn, what is it on?
TLC.
We TV.
TLC.
Okay.
It's on TLC. And they literally be in love with people all across the country. Like for instance, it was this black lady on there. She lost like 200 pounds. And then she been chatting with this guy from the UK or whatever. She supposed to go over there. And then like right at the last minute, he like backed out on her. She was in the pictures he was sending her.
Was he a dude from like Philly?
He was like a model, like a Middle Eastern model dude, 6-pack.
Right.
She like, oh my God. And mind you, she like 51. And like,
so this was it for her. Like this was,
her daughter's like, what are you doing? Like she about to book a flight. And then she was on an air mattress. I was like, yo, her life is fucked. Like her priorities
what did the dude really look like?
He didn't show him. He blocked her.
Wow.
See, we need to go track him down.
But the best
now that's what I would be interested in.
But it's multiple stories. The best one by far though, the one I had me like actually crying tears, was there's a old white lady. There's an old white lady and she's been dating an African. Literally.
Wait, African as in African American?
No, niggas are African. Like them niggas. The niggas are African. So she's 51. He's 30, and he's a rapper in Africa.
Ain't his name
Soulja Boy?
I see.
His name is Soulja Boy, but it's not spelled the same.
Like the same.
It's spelled SOJABOY.
We just got put up on game on copyright infringement. There's another Soulja Boy out there.
There's a Soulja Boy out there, and the funniest thing though, he stays with like 4 dudes. And
do we got bars though?
No, it's terrible. And then he looks like Michael Blackson, but a lighter shade. Dead serious. And by a lighter shade, I mean he's still abnormally black, but he's not as black.
Wow.
Michael Blackson purple, he like navy blue or something.
Yeah,
wow.
The nigga, that guy is a different shade. So she goes there after 2 years. I kid you not, I lost it. She goes there after 2 years. They've been just texting, FaceTime,
51-year-old white lady.
50-year-old white lady. This nigga stay on a cot. Like they got a cot. They got one room. Literally, they live in one room. He has a cot at the head of the bed.
How did he afford like internet to do this? Like,
man, this is insane.
I don't know.
Is his music on SoundCloud?
I don't know. this nigga, like,
Nah,
hey,
this
he be
shit-
having shows and shit too. He booking shows and shit.
I heard about this shit this
So
week.
she gets over there. Oh wait, they show him with his roommates, and he's like, they like, why are you doing this? You 30, you kind of popping over here. You know, why are you bringing this woman over here? And mind you, she not banging. She don't look good, and nothing about her is attractive.
She got finances though.
Her personality, no. Like she's not like rich or nothing like that. Her personality is not even great. You know how sometimes you could be like, oh my gosh, she got a nice personality. Like Queen Latifah and Common. You know, he went with Queen Latifah over Patty. What's her name? Paula Patton and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but it was
yeah.
a personality that took her overboard.
Yeah.
It's nothing about
That
that with this
theory,
woman.
yeah.
It's nothing about that. She is like jealous. In one of his videos.
They recording on an iPhone?
No, he got an actual video. One of his videos, he had the love mistress, and she flipped out. She was like, "Nah," and the song was supposedly about her, 50-year-old white woman. She bad built. I don't understand it, but
This nigga about to cry.
but she was like, "Nah, don't be rapping that to her. It's a music video." She gets over there. The friends are like, "Why are you doing this and all that stuff?" They put the friends aside at the airport. He went to go pick him up. They had to give him a ride to go pick up the airport. And he picked him up. And then he finally sees her. And she bad built and stuff. And he like, the nigga like, he holding some roses.
Okay,
like,
in our video this week,
That's crazy.
can we please get a clip of this couple? Like, I need.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, it's another guy, but it's going too long. I'm just saying, like, this show is hilarious, and I'm kid you not. They was in the backseat kissing.
It sounds terrible.
And the friends was driving, and you know they got that camera in the dashboard, and they was like, "Can y'all please stop doing that? Like, can y'all please stop doing that?"
Right.
And the guy in the passenger seat looks disgusted.
that's how Corona started.
Bruh,
That's
that
exactly
show is great.
Before 90 Day Fiance is why we don't have the rodeo
Yeah.
in Houston no more. Because they was kissing. She came back to wherever.
She live in Alabama.
That made it worse.
I think that's where she from, Alabama. It's one of the Alabama, Arkansas, one of them A's.
So which one of y'all went to the cookout then
Yo, I
and
ain't
got
go
that
nowhere.
disease?
Nope.
Because supposedly one of the highly contagious people with coronavirus was at the cook-off, shaking hands, kissing babies.
Oh,
there
wow.
might be like 4,000 people exposed. So which one of y'all went to the
He was
cook-off?
out there licking barbecue
We
sauce
was-
and shit, shaking hands.
Wow.
Where did you hear that?
That was on the news today.
Oh,
that's
for real?
why the rodeo got
I heard
canceled.
I heard a kid in a high school. They think he has it, so they
That's
shut
at
down the school.
St. Thomas.
That was St. Thomas.
Yeah, that's St.
Okay,
Thomas.
but
No,
they didn't
the-
say he had it. They say he think he
Yeah,
had
they
it. So
think- yeah, that's
So
St.
No,
Thomas.
the confirmed patient was definitely at the cookout.
Well, I wouldn't
And
know.
that's wild.
Y'all, who else was there? Was Law there? Who in here was at the cookout? Because I'm not trying to get corona. Because I saw an interview with a guy, his symptoms. My man was hooked up with every device.
Was
Did
he
you see him? Yeah,
Hispanic?
Hispanic, yeah.
Bald and-
Bro, he had stuff in his nose, a vest on his chest. They had masks. Like, bro, it don't look good if you
While
get
I
this.
was running, I could see it. They didn't play the volume, but I could see him. He was like,
He could, bro,
like-
it do not look good. It do not
I heard
look
it
good.
give you a bad case of diarrhea.
I don't
And
know
like
what
it
it give
really
you,
clogs you up.
Whatever it
Congestion.
is, you end up with pneumonia, and I don't want that.
Straight up.
Bro, I'm telling you, this guy, if he saw it too, because I heard him try to talk. My man had every medical device connected to his body.
"Yeah, I saw that
Like
shit."
everything, bro. Like whatever it is, they ain't playing no games with this corona.
I can't wait until like the first cheating story come from it.
What you mean?
Like,
you went smack down your side and you got corona.
COVID-19 from that bitch. Like, that shit's gonna happen. It's inevitable.
I mean, I think your wife got to accept you if you got COVID-19, though. I mean, at least you was probably wearing protection. I mean, let's be honest. You don't get COVID-19 from intercourse. You just get it from like touching
Slap
windows
hands
and
with a
stuff.
random
You know,
chick.
like
That's
she
crazy.
gotta bring you back home and like take care of you. if that's
slap
the
hands
case.
with a random chick.
I can't wait till
High
this
five.
over, man. I'm tired.
It's not gonna be over.
That's crazy.
COVID-19 lasting at least till the fall.
You want it to?
It's going to. This the beginning, bro. There are only 1,000 cases in America. We got 300 million people.
I saw that only 600 people can be tested in Houston, and 350 already been tested.
It's
So,
only 600.
Only 600. So at 600, they can't test no more.
What?
That can't be right.
That was on the news. I read that part.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I keep thinking about movies and shit, like zombie movies and like Bird Box and shit.
Yo, what if this was turning people into, like, for real? What would we do right now if it was turning people into zombies?
Shit. Stay on the 32nd floor.
Bro, I'm definitely not paying student loans after that.
I ain't paying.
I'm not paying my mortgage.
I ain't paying nothing.
I'm not paying nothing, actually. I'm gonna go to HEB.
Nate, who got guns?
I don't like to talk about that on the pod, but we'll talk offline.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, you niggas prepared or no?
I got mad guns, son.
Nah, you ain't from Yonkers. you ain't got no guns. Nah, but for real, what would you do if you was watching on TV tonight and one of the people with the COVID just started running real fast out the hospital? I'm talking Usain Bolt speed. What would you do?
And he come knock on my door?
No. Let's say he in China. He not even in the U.S., but you know that's going to happen to people in the U.S. They show the TV, and my man just start running a 100-yard sprint in 4 seconds. What would you do?
I'm going to get strapped, son. That's for sure.
But if he late. I think it's too late.
Nah, but if he like knock on the door, I'm going to be like, man,
see,
look
what
here,
people
bro.
are gonna start doing is moving to the outskirts.
I live on the outskirts.
You live on the outskirts,
Yeah.
so my family, they out in Sugar Land, so we would have to go.
You got to go to where I'm at.
We have either the Woodlands.
You got to go out. You can't be in the city,
Sugar
bro.
Land. You can't be in the city.
Like, I ain't gonna tell you business where you at, but you done. Like this whole, you gonna have to jump off the.
And that shit. What was that movie with Sandra Bullock?
Bird Box.
I would be more scared of that than the goddamn zombies.
That's why I said. But that's why I said I was thinking about movies. But
movies is all the same.
It's all
But
kind of the
that
same
shit was fucked. Like you look at something and then you want to kill yourself.
Yeah, nah,
What if you get the fumes?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
And
Like
then-
we saying that all this proximity, like where my man at, all the proximity is right here.
But in that movie though, like all the people that was like fucked in the head or like I guess was crazy
already,
they were good.
They were immune from it. Yeah.
Shit, I might be good.
I
Then.
may be
Cool.
cool.
Yeah, I might be cool.
suspended
Nah,
a lot.
'cause I got some wild thoughts.
Yeah, nah,
I got
I'm good.
suspended
We've been eating, drinking wild berry in my house.
You over here drinking horsepower right now, so you know you done. You ain't gonna make it,
Yo,
bro.
Now this horsepower gonna get you right.
So when the
Phil,
pandemic
you gonna
break
be the
out,
freshest zombie ever.
he gonna be a zombie wearing Yeezys.
And nigga, look, before he go out to torture people, he gonna be checking his fit.
We gonna label the zombie. Oh, he's a scooter. He gonna have his own strand of zombies.
His new caption gonna be went out to eat people for 2 hours, yawned and came back home.
He gonna be the coolest zombie ever, though, for real. Like real talk.
Nigga have one Yeezy and one on.
He gonna wear his hat backwards.
Maybe I'll ask him before I eat him.
Nah, you gonna be straight flesh. Nah, but for real though, in the city, people ain't gonna make it if it's really something wild.
Yeah, nah, that'll be crazy.
Cause you can't go no traffic bad enough.
It is.
Hey man,
Did you see the people? My bad.
No, go ahead.
Did you see the people that been stock holding all the toilet paper?
Toilet paper and sanitizer. Hand sanitizer.
What are you doing toilet paper
But
for? I don't get that.
they've been like getting all the toilet paper, and I seen one lady buy so much toilet paper she made a whole throne and sat on it. They showed it on the news. I watched a lot of fucking news
We need
today.
to go get her. Like someone just needs to go get that toilet paper from her.
My cousin went to Family Dollar and he went to go get some hand sanitizer. And the lady was like, y'all out of hand sanitizer? She was like, yeah. And he was like, why you say it like that? He was like, well, I can sell you some. I got some in the back.
They hustling.
He say she came out with a whole case of hand sanitizer. I say, man, it's messed up out here.
And
bro.
I hate that this type of shit is happening in this microwave era where people gonna make jokes and memes out of shit and then just do shit. Like people probably didn't even know why people was buying up the toilet paper. They were just doing it because they seen everybody else do it. That fucking lady you just talked about, she just probably
She knew.
But
If she got thrown, she knew.
That's what I'm saying. But she probably wanted to do that shit and take a picture and be like, hey, I got all the toilet paper.
We all want to stunt on the gram, though.
But I saw another dude on a birthday. For, one person gave Katy Perry out of one of her shows, like gave her a toilet paper wrapped up in a ribbon or some shit. And then a parent for a birthday, like made a whole gift thing and then gave her toilet paper. I don't know what the big deal about toilet paper.
Hey,
deal
I
with
want to know
toilet paper
what
is
do you be watching, brother? How
Nigga,
you,
I was running. I ran for them 2 hours.
okay. I was about to say,
Nigga, I don't
goddamn.
watch the fucking news.
I
That
was about
shit,
to say,
it was
God.
ESPN over here and it was the news over here. So I was watching both of them, listening to my podcast. But I was watching ESPN. Every time I go commercials, I just glance over here. Then I see some shit.
Motherfucker choking up blood and mucus on the Mexican dude y'all was talking about.
That dude was in bad shape.
That
bro.
dude was fucked.
Like he didn't die, but supposedly they say that if you 65 and older, so maybe I can give out a few facts that I think I know are facts.
Okay.
So if you're 65 or older
that's
with
a
an
fact.
underlying condition, chances are if you get it, you could check out of here.
They said it was
and that's like a fact.
99.8% or some shit like
In
that.
Washington, like in a elderly community,
Yeah.
it took out like 10 people in like 2 weeks. Like so, it just spread from one person to the other.
So we need
Took
to
them
watch
out.
the old folks home.
That's why they don't want you to be in large crowds because we all interact with people who are over 65.
Yeah.
It don't really impact anybody under the age of 8. So they found out for whatever reason, and I think it's just because kids are gross. Like my daughter's filthy. Like everything that she does is gross.
What?
I'm just being honest. Like kids are gross.
I work with kids. I know.
So I think they just got a natural atmosphere around them that says viruses take me and the virus ain't gonna win. But the people that it's really messing with, bro,
Their immune system is strong, right?
yeah,
a
their
kid.
immune. Well, they get strong if they
Stronger.
go to school.
Okay.
Yeah, and then ages like 25 to 50. If you got like an underlying condition, you might get it and it feel like a cold, or if you got like diabetes or high blood pressure, you might check out of here too. It killed 3% of the people that it come in contact with.
Man, I had a cold all last week.
You had corona, bro. You was in LA. You had corona, bro.
Yeah,
you the outbreak monkey. That's what it is.
Nah, it would be. Don't,
Oh, you got it too?
Seeing and
Yeah,
shit.
you got it
Man,
too?
look at me like that, dog.
Bro, you had it.
You was in LA.
You was in LA.
was in
You had
LA.
it. You got corona, bro.
But my baby had it first.
Oh.
Yeah, put the camera on her. She had it first. It passed it to me, man.
She had corona then.
Hey, y'all about to go out like goddamn with notebook. Get the hell away from me.
Yeah.
I shit too much already. I ain't trying to go out like that.
You trying to have dysentery?
Damn.
Hell no.
Nah, but for real, y'all had corona, bro. Y'all just didn't get tested for it because there are only 600 tests in Houston.
Well, they would have tested me.
And that shit expensive
They would've
as
tested-
fuck.
They would have tested me because I went to urgent care.
Nah, they ain't gonna test you for corona and urgent care because you gotta do like a full lab to know if you got this.
Yeah.
It ain't just no.
Well, I didn't have no
man.
fever or nothing. I just had like my throat. I couldn't talk.
Bro, you had corona.
Why is y'all probably don't know the answer to this, but why is China the hotbed for this?
Because in Wuhan they be eating wild animals.
Yeah.
They have what they call the wet market. And what a wet market is, you can bring any animal you want that you've killed in the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about dead monkey, and some of them be live, but it's like alligators, monkeys,
This
snakes,
wild shit, yeah.
bats, like anything, and it's
Goats
just all
and all
in
that.
one space. And that stuff spread, man. It couldn't jump to human, and then you eating that. I heard a thing that my guy was saying the other day. I can't remember where I heard it, but our digestive systems are too good
Man,
because we shouldn't be able to eat that.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be eating bats, bro.
Yeah.
Ugh.
What is I think it's 28 days later.
That
where
was
the
one of my favorite movies
The
ever.
virus started from animals. Is that the movie or am I
Yeah,
tripping?
but I think it was from someone getting bit. They didn't eat it. I think someone bit it. But 28 days.
But it was an
that's one of my
animal
favorite
involved,
movies ever.
though. But it was an animal
See, that's
involved.
why I don't eat meat now.
Well, I mean, you can get a lot of diseases.
I mean, I know now the nigga slap hands with me, I'm fucked.
No, I'm saying you could get it from, for example, like community spread happens in places with vegetation too, because they don't spread down with the right chemicals. By the time you eat it, you gonna have something too. That's why you run 13
Hey,
miles.
people-
You probably got
That's
something
why I
in you
believe
now.
in God.
Here's the
Well,
point
that'll
that
help.
people don't. They sanitize their hands, but they don't sanitize their phone. They
Or
be on their
anything.
phone.
How many times you
They on
touch
their
your phone
all
and face
day.
all day?
Yeah.
So y'all niggas
At
is-
work, I got this, like, I'm drinking a big ass smoothie right now. I have a sanitizer that's probably bigger than this by my desk. Anytime kids, because it's supposed to reinforce them and stuff, anytime I do fist bumps, because I've been doing that even before this corona came up, but they just so nasty, and they don't know no better.
Kids are nasty.
Yeah,
They don't know no better.
Yeah.
But like I work. There's a girl that I work with in my office, and like I have a problem with snot. Like I think that's the nastiest shit. Like when we were younger, when we were younger, he knew how to piss me off. He'll like sneeze and be snot hanging out his nose, and he'd be like, "Look," and that shit used to piss me off. Like
these two, man.
That's just disgusting.
I would have loved to have a camera in their house, man.
So when these kids like literally, like it's one. It'll just be dripping.
Always got
and
it.
then I start gagging. And I'll be like, yo, can you get his nose for him? Cause shit, I ain't doing it. I ain't fuck that. I got limits. I can't do that shit. That shit is disgusting.
What's up with this? I heard NCAA are doing no spectators.
Man, that's gonna be the wildest game
For the
ever.
women?
No, men and women.
Oh, for
It was
real?
women that when I saw the outbreak, it was the women, and then they just did both. So
Men and women,
And
bro.
the Warriors not playing, not having the fans.
No, less than 1,000. So they'll have some in the lower bowl. But I think they're gonna be like VIP.
Yeah, but that should be like
this shit about to be.
students or something.
This shit about to be.
like intramurals.
No, what's that movie? The Hunger Games. Where
Yeah,
the rich
yeah,
people,
yeah.
where the rich people only get access to shit.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't know 'em, like they gonna get their money somehow.
They gonna get their bread.
The less than
KC with
1,000
the hot
people,
take.
the less than 1,000 people, the motherfuckers gonna be paying a hot dollar for that ticket.
I mean,
But who the fuck would go pay to see Draymond Green right now?
bro, Charles
Yeah.
Barkley and Draymond Green got beef too.
He not even playing.
Yeah.
So who the fuck gonna play?
Steph playing.
Steph not playing. He got flu.
She sick.
Oh, he got corona. Bro, did you
I
hear?
ain't wishing it on a nigga.
Nah,
I'm saying
no,
that.
real talk. Everybody in Oakland probably gonna get corona because y'all heard about the cruise ship, right?
No,
Yeah,
what?
that's going into Oakland.
So there's a cruise ship that had like 4,000 people on it. The entire crew was sick, and then people on the ship started getting sick. President Trump was like, "Nah, don't let them come on shore in Oakland." They docked on Monday, got on shore. They on the Air Force Base right now in Oakland.
Wow.
But they supposedly quarantine, whatever
Oh,
that
okay.
means.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna be able to quarantine me if I want to go get like 5 guys. I'm leaving. Like for real, like they had to shoot me, bro.
I don't mean to change the subject, but this horsepower hitting.
No, yeah, I know it's hitting. The way you laughed at the last
Nah,
few jokes I've
this
been watching.
horsepower hitting, huh?
Oh, yeah.
We gonna get
And I was
our
just
horsepower
telling,
back
I
here
was
in a
just telling you, I ain't drunk in a while, so yeah, this whole
And
heat.
it ain't bad. Like it's super good.
And I'm gonna be hitting at 5 guys if I was quarantined. So I'm just being serious. Would you let someone quarantine you? Let's be
That
honest.
niggas couldn't tell me shit
That's
when
what
I
I'm
was
saying,
10.
bro.
What the fuck they gonna
How you
tell
gonna
me
tell me
now?
I'm a grown man?
Nigga, I owe the government. I'm about to be like, man, fuck y'all
Bro,
anyway.
you
Y'all ain't
cannot
gonna keep me in
quarantine
one
me.
spot.
You cannot
What, no,
quarantine me.
well, what if you had what if it was like an HIV case or like,
Whoa.
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't
but that's like
hitting
this, is
nothing
that
raw.
the, I'm just saying, is that like
Whoa.
the same thing?
Nah.
Because now
Because-
that's like murder. That's like if you got full blown AIDS, you gonna have sex.
Oh, you talking about?
So
I
if
could
you
be
got-
arrested for
Giving it
it to
that's
people.
what I'm saying. If you got corona,
That's
But
the
how
risk,
they gonna arrest you?
That's the risk they run.
It
Because
took
they would.
5 cops to arrest me in Oklahoma City. This is a true story. How many cops
This
gonna
nigga
get
crazy.
your ass?
Bro, they'll just shoot me though. Like they're not
They
gonna
gonna
arrest
shoot
me.
That's
you with
crazy.
no
Yeah, I'm
remorse.
just gonna get shot.
Yeah, I don't want you to get shot.
It's good. There's an immediate threat. It ain't even gonna be no.
so what happens when since you had that theory?
Nah, but for real, can someone quarantine you right now? Like if someone came in this building right now,
Give me a
came up-
description of that.
Someone come up in this elevator and say, "Y'all can't leave this room until we say so."
Shit, you can't.
We
If
ain't
that's
got
the
no
government,
food.
you ain't got no choice.
Yeah, you
Bro,
ain't got
I'll
no
get out of here,
food.
bro.
Shit.
How you gonna get out? They gonna have guns.
CIA or whoever they send up in here say y'all ain't going nowhere.
Because that's what happened to them people in New Rochelle, New York.
Oh, okay.
Like they
Man,
came
look,
in and said, "You
I don't
cannot
think-
leave."
Casey, I think Lawrence was there. We went to visit the Pentagon back in like 07.
go.
Yeah,
He was
I
suspended.
there. And when you
Nah, my mama didn't tell
they're
me.
checking us to go in, and it's literally guys holding machine guns at you, but they have to. They not
have
like
to.
they have to. So like shit like that, where they just like going through protocol, like. If they telling us they quarantining us until y'all ain't going nowhere, and they serious about it, them niggas at the Pentagon wasn't serious. They just doing that just because they had to. But if
Yeah.
they serious about it, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I mean,
That's crucial.
Yeah, I mean,
government
Phil
ain't
over here
playing.
coughing this
Man,
shit. I mean,
straight
you
up.
might have to.
I was coughing yesterday,
Bro,
coughing
nah,
the day
bro.
before.
Bro, we got to spray you down.
We ain't got no
Just
goddamn
been sprayed down.
We ain't got no.
I've been sprayed down, bro.
It's that horsepower.
What happens with your theory? What happens if the NBA gets into the whole no spectating?
It's about to happen. It's like coming for real. Oh, I think OKC canceled to the fans also. Because I saw on Facebook, a friend of mine was trying to sell his tickets, and somebody was like, "Bro, they not letting no fans in there." So
how does
so that's
that
just
affect?
a loss.
it's just
How does
low.
that affect their game? If they gonna still play, how you think that affects the game?
I don't think it. The only thing that I think should happen in regards to no fans being there is that professional shit got to go out the door. Meaning, these NBA players, they keep it a professional standard in regards to their hooping, and they trash talking and shit like that.
You can hear
some people,
everything
some
now.
people get confrontational, but like Jalen Rose be saying, that's that hold me back moment because they know they not trying to go out there and really fight. Now, with no fans being there, that kind of like makes it no holds barred.
Nah, I think they'll just pump sound.
Yeah.
Fuck that. They should just let these niggas hoop for real because then that's when, if anything, they still want the drawback from TV ratings.
Yeah.
So if the fans aren't there anymore, you got, like, for instance, we hooped when I hooped. That shit get real confrontational. If shit goes to blows, it goes to blows.
Practice basketball is the come to blows basketball. Like when I used to play, like that's all the fights I done had like in competition was in practice.
Exactly.
But it's only gonna be like a 2-3 week period.
Yeah.
You don't know that though.
It probably what they're trying to do is avoid community spread.
Yeah.
That's
it.
true.
So they're saying for this couple weeks while we don't know the number of confirmed cases because we have an administration who didn't prepare because we've known about this virus since like late October.
Trump out of there, man.
It ain't nothing new. We just didn't do any preparation for it.
Did
you
Trump
watch
say we
that,
was prepared for it though?
Trump said on March 3rd, there's 15 cases in America and there'll be none by the end of the week.
Yeah, he took it lightly.
That's what he said.
If you watch that, Joe Rogan just had a head doctor from some practice, and he was like, "Yeah, we've been told people about this last year, like late last year."
Yeah, it was like late October.
They laid it out to this administration, and then Trump told him what he told the public. Like, man, that shit ain't nothing. Like the dude was on Joe Rogan podcast this past week and was talking all
But don't
about.
we always have something catastrophic like every 2 or 3 years? We
Yeah.
had swine.
I never
there's
paid attention to that
differences,
shit though.
Okay.
So the difference with this one, so Zika. The fear was for pregnant mothers.
Okay.
That the baby would be born with birth defects.
Gotcha.
Zika wasn't killing nobody.
Right.
But it was giving deformities to children, and you had to go to like a specific part of the world. Like it was like the Brazil Olympics. You couldn't go to. So if you was there, you could end up with Zika and have an issue.
Gotcha.
H1N1 was the flu, just a real bad version of it. SARS was only like 8,000 people, real bad, but it killed like 10% of the people that got it. The problem with this one is you don't have no symptoms for like 2 weeks while you're spreading it, and then when you get it, you got a problem. Like if you get the symptoms, you end up with it pretty bad. Like most people, you can have it now, but we probably be asymptomatic. Nobody ever know.
Yeah.
So that's the issue with this one. We don't know enough about it. So that's the problem.
Man, that's crucial. It really is.
So with no fans in the stands, does that change any of our NBA predictions now? Because that's going to be a little weird watching an NBA playoff game with no fans in the stands. Because
By the time playoffs come, I think
be
they'll
like
be
a
back.
fuck-
some
fucking-
guys drive off the stands, the fans though.
Oh, for real? Yo, yeah. Definitely.
It'll be like
do.
watching a summer league game.
Yeah.
Summer League be packed though.
Well, now I'm
be
talking.
packed.
I think it just got packed when they doing that Lonzo Ball shit.
Nah, it was
Summer
a
League
joke.
been packed for
I remember
years.
when Carmelo came.
Yeah,
I
Summer League
see.
was
That's what I was thinking about.
Gerald Green.
They used to play. They ain't
They
even
used to
play in
play
the arena.
They used to
didn't
play in
the
Orlando,
arena.
but it was
did?
packed though.
In
No.
Vegas, yeah, they did.
No, they moved to Vegas in like 06.
But even then,
Back
like
then, they
when
ain't
D
playing-
Rose played,
It was packed when
it
D
was-
Rose played. Yeah, it was packed when Blake
About to say, 'cause
played.
when LeBron and them came in, they was
Chill.
playing in like a fucking high school. I don't know. It was like a
It was in
little gym.
Orlando. It was
like
the
a
Orlando
gym.
practice
Okay.
gym.
It was like a gym, the summer league.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was the Orlando practice gym they used to do.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be like watching just a fucking Olympic practice or some shit.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I think I seen that they said they'll move to smaller arenas too.
Yep,
And
in
smaller
different cities
towns,
that
yeah,
have been
smaller
affected.
towns,
You gonna
yeah.
hear the rumblings on the court. You gonna hear the rim pop. You gonna hear niggas call niggas bitches and all this other shit.
That's crazy though. You could hear Kevin Garnett even when that shit was packed.
Yeah.
Kevin Garnett is nuts.
He is. He a great person.
If it's that bird box shit, he's definitely okay.
Oh, he'll be a leader if it was that bird box shit. All right, so what y'all think about Charles Barkley and this Draymond Green stuff?
Just call.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you got it now too. See, you see where I'm staying away from them?
Come on,
I don't want none of this community spread. I might have to burn all y'all before we leave today. I think that's the only way you get rid of the disease. I'm gonna treat y'all like Resident Evil, where you just
What was that? Dusk Till Dawn. Dusk Till Dawn.
No, Dust Till Dawn was
What's
vampires.
that vampire shit?
Yeah.
But they had to burn him.
Yep, the titty twister. But
Remember that football nigga that was in there, the Hammer?
Yes.
When he turned into it, that nigga looked like The Rock.
Who was that?
The Hammer, Fred the Hammer Williamson
yeah.
or some shit.
that was a good movie. But what y'all think about Chuck and Draymond? Draymond saying he could take his job. Charles Barkley saying Draymond is just a boy band member where he think people cheering for him, but they really cheering for Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Does Draymond have any right to say anything to Charles Barkley at all?
No, not really. No, not as a basketball player. No, we touched on it a little bit last week, but nah, man, he don't. He can't. He couldn't walk a mile in Chuck shoes.
People just love to use the rings.
Yeah, that ring
Like,
shit.
Do the rings matter, though?
If that's the case,
matter,
he
but
can't talk
not
to
in
Adam
his-
Morrison.
Yeah, that they matter, but not in his category.
So what level of player?
The highest level, LeBron, Kobe, Wilt, who else? Shaq. Those upper echelon players.
I'll say you have to be like an all-star. Like if it was Ray Allen saying that shit about Charles Barkley,
If it was Allen Iverson,
Justified.
if it was Allen
Allen
Iverson,
Iverson.
saying
Allen
that.
Iverson, because he don't have rings
Like,
neither,
but
but
he's
he
the
got
people's champ.
He has a career.
Yeah.
Hall of Famer, MVP, All-Star games, all that shit. That's it.
Yeah.
A defensive player of the year, couple All-Stars.
Hey, and 3 rings.
That's cool.
Defensive player was Charles Barkley was never defensive player
No,
of the year.
he
He won
wasn't.
MVP though.
He won
One
MVP.
He won MVP.
MVP.
It's not a conversation.
It's
bro.
not.
I
no.
mean,
It is a conversation.
I mean, I'm just
not
saying,
really.
like
Barkley is
between
one of my favorite players ever.
like
He ain't no
Draymond is out of line. Like
Yeah,
he can't,
Draymond
he
can't conversate
shine
with Chuck,
his shoes,
bro. I'm
man.
sorry.
Come on.
I don't care how many rings he have. He's never been the leader of the team. He's never led them in points, assists.
no, he has led them in assists.
he has let him assist. And I ain't
And
gonna say he's
rebounds.
not a leader of the team.
He led them in assists and
Not
rebounds.
like Chuck. Not like Chuck. He wasn't at the forefront. It wasn't like our defense is geared to stop you.
Definitely not. Yeah, they used to just let Draymond
Draymond
shoot.
Green is not Dennis Rodman to me.
Oh hell no!
But just look at
But he is this year.
He
this,
is good,
This
though.
generation's version.
He's
of
good
Dennis
though.
Rodman.
I'm not gonna take nothing away from Draymond. He's a really
He's
good.
this generation's
He's a
version.
really good.
I
How
would
all
put
this
him
shit
over Dennis
started,
Rodman.
right?
How'd it start?
Because Charles Barkley said, yeah, he just gave his daily triple single.
Because
Yeah,
that's what
I
he do
heard
though. But that's what he do.
Yeah.
And he said he ain't talking all that noise he was the previous years without his backcourt.
Yeah.
And he not saying too much.
He's not
Well, they
saying a
only won
lot
13
because
games.
Exactly. He just take it on the chin, lose.
you got to.
Get your number 1 draft pick, and then
Get your backcourt back. You'll
get your
be all right.
backcourt back and come
like
back
he
hard.
should have just came with like just fat jokes or some shit. Like
Yeah, because he can't.
get into
saying
your
that
feelings.
Charles Barkley can't talk basketball to him.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
He
insane.
tripping. Yeah.
Yeah, that is insane. Now that I
League
think about it.
Just
MVP.
talk about him. He got so much that you can just talk about him. Like just call him fat and say he eat too many donuts or something.
Yeah, that's
like
it.
you can't go into basketball.
No, sir.
Come on.
Game postponed after players and officials suddenly left the court seconds before tip-off. Jazz and Thunder.
Wow.
So they're not even playing.
Nope. Was postponed for now.
Man, but it's
With
getting
no
wild
fans.
out there. So
It's getting crazy.
what else we got on the docket this week?
The baby.
And I just watched that video, but I'm gonna let y'all go into it because I don't understand the context.
Okay.
Well,
so
the context is
Go
this.
ahead.
He was walking in the club. He did a show. A girl flashed her phone like she was recording, but she had the flash on. Flashed it, hit him in the head, in the forehead. Boom. And he kind
Reacted.
of bagged up, reacted, and slapped the shit out of
He
her.
slapped him. He didn't even look. He just turned around and slapped.
Was it justified?
No.
I wouldn't say it was justified.
Right.
He definitely should have looked and seen like who
It's
it
a
was.
woman.
It's
But
more. It's
it
more
was a
context.
reactive.
More context before you respond. He responded on his IG story saying that he didn't. The light was so bright that he didn't see that it was a woman. He just reacted and slapped somebody.
You definitely could see that the light was bright.
So now go ahead.
Does he get in the most trouble out of every rapper ever?
The smallest things, yeah. He do.
Nah, he
small
murdered
things.
someone.
Okay, he murdered someone.
Yeah.
Oh, but that wasn't murder.
I mean,
He was defending himself. Yeah, he was defending himself.
Look,
though.
Bro,
This-
it's
this-
murder.
this-
It's
but he still was defending himself.
Self-defense.
Yeah, self-defense, though.
This is what happened. Let's
That-
get
bro,
all the
okay,
context
so
in.
let's say he has a body then.
Yeah,
I
a
would say
body,
he murdered
for
someone.
sure.
This nigga, look, somebody tried to rob. He stayed in like a high rise like
Yep,
this. Somebody
yep.
tried to rob his
Rob him,
shit.
yep.
He shot niggas up before,
Yes.
and then after that,
And after that,
he shot the
got
guy
the body
in the
in
Walmart.
Walmart.
He fought the guy in the Gucci store,
Yeah.
the Louis Vuitton, whatever that was.
Cam Cole.
Cam Cohart. He fucking he was at the hotel. The dude was filming him while he had his girl with him. He told the dude, "Hey, don't
do that." Yeah.
And
he did it anyway.
He just kind of manhandled him.
He manhandled
Yeah.
him. Told him that shit happened. He whooped the guy for not giving him all his money. Outside.
Oh, I didn't even know about
But
that
they said
one.
that
Yeah.
that was his entourage, not him.
But he still did
But
it,
he
though.
still did part
Okay.
of it. That's his team. So now, like,
And then
this
just
happens.
recently, he smacks a woman at his show.
right?
That's got to be the worst 2 years for a new artist.
Sound like a real nigga to me.
But it sound like Tupac.
It sounds like a dude losing money too on
Yep.
legal fees and
A lot of this shit is recorded, so
Yeah.
a lot of this is self-defense
And morals.
and morals.
Yeah.
Yep.
He
I'm
got,
not going against a man with morals.
Me
If
neither.
a man say I'm with my girl,
I feel that. I feel that.
if a man say I'm with my girl, hey, respectfully, don't do that.
he
And
asked
you-
first.
He asked first.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
and you still
Go
play
out your
me,
way.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna touch you.
It has to be something put in place to protect people if they saying they with their children. I believe. Now, if you by yourself, okay, but with their kids, come on, man. Anybody gonna be in protection mode with their kids?
Now
Like,
he got security though. Why don't he let his security
That's
handle
where I was
that?
getting at. This is the bottom line. All this beef and all this reactionary aggression he has for his fans, he should have with his security. Bottom line.
he should. Yeah, you right.
If you getting into the security is there to protect the artist, not
Agreed.
the fan.
Not the
they're-
fan, yes.
They there to protect you from doing something stupid.
Exactly.
We got crazy people out here. I told y'all about I'll be out somewhere and niggas from the north side coming to me, man, what you got against the north side?
Yeah.
Like, well, nigga, what you talking about? And they like, nah, I'm just bullshitting. But yeah, man, quit all that north side shit. Like, what if, like when we get more popular, niggas gonna start acting stupid. Now, what we gotta do is have people around us to protect us from slapping the shit out
But
of
his
somebody.
problem is, I think he too busy thinking he back in Charlotte, and like don't realize
go
that
back
he
to morals. Yeah.
Yeah, he the entourage, like, or he the ticket. Like you can't, the ticket can't. Cause what's my man who in prison now? Kodak Black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or what's the guy with the they do the hat, they throw the hat. They
Oh,
and they
Bobby
saw
Shmurda.
Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah.
Like, they was on some dumb shit. Weapons, drugs. He ain't on this. It's just like these little random things that pop up. At some point, man, they gonna try to take him down. Like, 'cause that's what happens. Like,
Well, this is what's gonna happen. Now the fans think it's gonna be like, now they gonna do it on purpose. So like,
I didn't think about that.
yeah. So like, y'all know Action Bronson.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, he'll do his shows and like at his shows when he first started out, niggas would run on stage because he's one of those hype type artists. So people come on stage, be raging with him. So people will run on stage and do some crazy. He'll throw them off the stage. Now that's a part of his act. Some idiot will run on stage. He'll grab them and toss their ass off the
Wait,
stage.
so it was not really a part of his act before.
And before he
Yeah.
was just like, nigga, get the fuck away. Now
Okay.
it's like a part of it. So now the baby is gonna be at these shows and niggas gonna
Have
poke him in the
something set
head or
up.
some
Yeah.
shit.
They gonna try him.
And they gonna try
He
him,
got to
man.
bulk up his security, bro. He's
Exactly.
too big of an artist right now to not have people around him. There's no way that person should have been able to get that phone that close to him. He should have someone right beside him.
Oh, you talking
know
about
what I'm saying?
walking through that,
Yeah, walking
club
through
or
there,
whatever,
yeah,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Somebody should be there. Hey.
Yeah.
No.
You remember when his bodyguard punched the shit out that girl earlier last year too?
That was on stage though, right?
No, he went into the crowd.
Okay,
he was
I
performing in
remember
the
that.
crowd, and the girl punched him.
I remember
and
that.
his bodyguard slid the girl.
Now here's my question then: Is hip hop just too dangerous? I mean, because why are these like all these
I don't
artists?
know, because rock and roll got to be dangerous too, right?
Rock and roll is crazy as fuck.
They do
Bro, I
mosh
don't hear
pits.
it, I don't hear this stuff in rock and roll.
Osbourne, you talk about bats.
He
and
was
shit.
eating bats.
That
I
nigga
know.
ate a bat on the stage.
And he probably brought Corona, but his fans wasn't beating him up though.
But like rockers do some crazy shit.
Mosh pits.
You seen that Motley Crue movie on Netflix?
Watch
Nah, I
that
ain't
shit.
seen Motley Crue.
I will. I will.
So but that's more of
White people fun.
yeah. That's you know what I'm saying.
White
That's
boy
that
fun is
culture.
different than our fun.
It's our fun. So
Definitely.
like, if somebody come up and just start stealing off on you, you gonna fight for real. With them, it's just like, oh yeah, we're raging. Like let's bloody each other up. Let's
Yeah, I don't
punch
think
each other in
we
the eye.
came up with the rage. Like
These
I don't
niggas
think
be
that's
on
something
coke.
that's in our
Well,
culture.
you see, Kanye brought it over to hip hop.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Travis
though.
Scott.
He did. He had
That's
a mosh
Travis
pit.
Scott whole
Yeah.
act.
The
He
mosh
started
pit is
the mosh
different
pit.
than raging.
No, that's exactly what it is.
Man, them rage dudes be hurting each other.
Bro,
Yeah.
in a Kanye concert, I ain't never been, but you got the regular
Yep, in that
regular
lower
people,
bowl.
and then they got the lower bowl
Yeah.
that's just for them to fuck up shit.
Travis
that's
Scott
Travis
got
Scott too.
Man,
he
that's
got
dangerous.
ambulance on standby.
Travis Scott took it and went
Nah.
to another
That's
level.
Yeah,
dangerous, bro.
Travis shit is wild.
He got
bro.
ambulance on standby.
Cause when we went in Vegas, we wasn't expecting that. We just like we going to Travis to see his show.
Fuck the club.
Yo,
What was it at?
it was at the what's the new spot? The T-Mobile Arena.
Okay, yeah, and so he had that bottom level, just
Bottom
where everybody,
level was
yeah.
rocking. I'm like, yo, it's crazy down there. And then to see it, you know what I'm saying? Like he like clear it up, make that circle, make that circle. Like, it's crazy. It's a wild
Yeah,
place.
but to put a button on it, that nigga need to beef up his security, and we already like we think you a real one. Like you don't have to.
We know you a
we
real
know you a
one.
real
Yeah.
one. Like you know what I'm saying. Just do things the right way. Be professional, and just just keep getting your $200K a show.
Whew, that's a mean
Who's
number.
not a real one in hip hop?
No, the victim that got slapped, she went on TMZ, of course.
Of course.
And then it was like his apology wasn't sincere.
Oh, she's suing. We
That's
know she's suing for a
crazy,
couple
though.
hundred bands.
You can't just hit nobody with no.
Exactly.
I'm not-
he offered to fly her out.
I'm not justifying it at all. But the only way he could have been vilified in this moment to me is if afterwards he slapped his woman.
Yeah.
And he has just been like, yeah, don't put your fucking phone in my face and shit like
Yeah,
that.
and he didn't even do that.
He knew it was.
Yeah.
He found out it was a woman. Man, I didn't know. It's justified that the light was flashing him. It's reaction. Anything is reaction. Anytime somebody pop up on me in a house or around the corner, I'm automatic. Like I'm about to steal you.
Yeah,
It's just
defense-
automatic.
It's
So,
a defense mode.
That's it. I mean, she should just take it on the chin.
It's like
and then and take what you know what I'm saying. What
I mean, she gonna get about 50
get
bands.
off of them.
it's crazy. It's like
He shouldn't give her a
stars
dime.
gotta
She'll
stars
get
gotta
about 50
live by
bands.
different. Like they reaction have to be different. Like they humans
Yeah,
too though.
but you're a public figure.
That's
Man, when
crazy,
you're a
though.
public figure,
It goes
That's fucked up.
it goes with it, but it's just like, well, you pay. Look, these fans pay to see you, not to touch you, not to do all this
Yeah,
wild
to
shit.
see.
They pay to see you.
they pay to consume you. So to them,
What does that mean?
That could mean that I can touch you. Like you get at some point, man, where people
Nah, I don't
bro.
agree
I'm telling
to
you,
that.
people think
'Cause
that they
it's
celebrities. own
humanity
that.
that goes with that. Like you're going to see an act.
It's true to what
I'm
he's
just
saying.
telling
though.
you, man. Like you give these people your money, they under the impression that I got. That's why if you watch the NBA games, the people closest to the court, they be the most reckless because they feel like I got the right. I paid this amount of money. I paid 10 bands for this ticket.
Yeah.
At the Lakers Clippers game, I'm calling Bron a nigga.
You know what I
that's-
hate the
that's
most
crazy.
since you bring that up? You know what I hate? When I see those courtside people when somebody dives for a ball and then you see like the replay and they act like oh my God, like oh I spilled all my popcorn, like why the fuck would you, like they look like concerned. Like bitch, you at a basketball game. You
Yeah.
at a sporting event.
You gotta expect
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Like
Yeah.
and they right there close to the out of bounds line.
Yeah.
And you watch TV, you be like,
I
man,
hate that so
these
much.
like some normal sized niggas. Like they skinny and all that shit. Niggas are 240 pounds.
Yeah.
Nah, them
muscle.
dudes big.
Yeah,
And
coming
then-
at you.
and then-
Hey,
full
did y'all
speed.
see that Shaq that
Yeah.
they posted today where he cleared out the whole bench.
Yeah,
Shaq 300 pounds.
Yeah.
You know that's
Plus,
It's just like, bitch, how you don't know, like, and then it'd be people like, I know for a fact y'all don't watch basketball like that.
No, this to them it's more of a. It's like going to a stage play.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, like it's not like how Spike Lee got kicked out of the Garden.
That's
and
insane.
He's a fan.
That's insane. I hate that, bro.
I mean,
I hate that.
But listen, man, they gotta get doling out the NBA.
Tell me you gonna justify.
No, they gotta get doling out the NBA.
Oh, they got to.
Like what,
bro? You can't do
about
Spike
as bad
Lee
as
like that.
what's my man in the Clippers?
Sterling.
He's not as
Sterling.
bad as Sterling.
You
You
know
just
what
out
I
that V
heard?
Stiviano.
You know what I
He's
heard?
not.
Let me give y'all something. I remember Isaiah Thomas got in trouble with the Knicks.
Yeah.
They said that he was taking up for Dolan with that sexual harassment shit.
Oh, really?
So
They
what?
said he was
Isaiah that was
covering.
freaking
They
off.
said he was covering for Dolan.
I ain't heard that.
I ain't heard that one.
I ain't heard that.
I heard
Isaiah
from the
Thomas
grapevine.
was a dog when he played, but his post career, he's done a lot of sucker shit.
I'm just
he
talking about that particular thing.
He
that
even
happened.
threw Marbury under the bus for that shit. And Marbury ain't even really do nothing. Like Marbury, the only thing he did, I think he called the lady a bitch or something like that.
Stephon Marbury?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
and
playing.
it's no telling, it's no context behind it. You shouldn't call women bitches anyway, but
It ain't enough to
somebody,
get, yeah.
you know what I'm saying, if somebody did something to you, it's gonna happen. You gonna call them a bitch. But Isaiah Thomas does some sucker shit. Now if he actually did that shit for Dolan, then he just an automatic
dumb.
sucker.
Or
Like,
Dolan broke him off, gave him.
don't give a damn. You sell your soul. That's like
Yeah.
you with Bloomberg.
Hey,
You did all that dick riding for Bloomberg.
let me
You
get
get a
into this.
dime.
Let me get into this Bloomberg thing real quick. Obviously, I did not vote for Bloomberg.
You was advocating for him.
I'm trying to get to 2,500.
Did you get it?
I'm still gonna do it for Biden now, but Bloomberg headed the
Biden
Biden
ain't
campaign.
paying shit.
Not Bloomberg on a super PAC with Biden. We still gonna get this 2,500.
Bloomberg don't give a fuck about Biden like that to do
Nah,
break out that bread.
They want to get Trump out of there, bro.
I understand that, but he ain't gonna be putting out there. He wanted to be the one to get Trump out.
I mean,
of there.
after you saw Bloomberg in that debate, it really wasn't gonna happen. I mean,
Is it gonna be?
knew that
Is,
from the jump.
is
He
it gonna
sucked.
be tough? Is it gonna be tough to get Trump out?
I think Trump wins.
That's crazy.
Trump is gonna win again.
Well, it comes down to Michigan and Pennsylvania.
You talked about Resident Evil, Corona. Mix up them words. What you get?
What?
Mix up Corona. What words you get? Raccoon City.
Oh, he did. Law caught that.
What do you see? I don't get it.
Raccoon City is in
Raccoon
Resident
City
City.
is Resident
It's
Evil.
the city that Mila
Corona.
Jokic comes out of.
Man, this shit.
That's probably what it is.
They need to put the red eyes on me.
You
with the
make the
African hat.
Lord very nervous.
Resident Evil is like my favorite series of movies, though. I've watched every one maybe 10 times.
I want to knock down that woman.
Well, I mean, she would have killed you, though. She was multiple of them. It wasn't just one of them.
They could have ran train on me.
Gonna eat your balls off.
They could have ate my balls for sure.
Oh man, that's crucial.
All right, look. We obviously don't have a lot else that's going on.
I don't
other
want
than
that to be
Corona.
my Weinstein moment.
We not. So, what else we got? other
Weinstein,
than
your
Corona?
ass.
Weinstein,
Got
Weinstein.
23 years.
All right.
23.
Is he gonna serve any of that time?
Oh, yeah.
They should.
Is he gonna die in the first year?
No.
He got
Yeah.
sentenced today, right?
Sentenced
Today,
today,
yeah.
He should have walked in there and said he had corona. They would have postponed it or
Nah, they'd
like
have
put
just
him through.
quarantined him in Rikers.
He should have just used me as the guinea pig.
Did y'all see, like I said, I saw a lot of the fucking news today.
Obviously, brother.
A lot of the fucking
You
news
seen
today.
some shit.
But there was, like, the documents was unsealed.
Ooh.
And the emails came out. He
saw,
had
yeah.
he had Ben Affleck, Rose McGowan, a couple others on the red list. Like, do not contact them because they gonna fuck me over. Then he sent emails to Bezos, Quentin Tarantino's wife and agent, other people just like pleading with them. Like he sent one to Bloomberg, like, hey, I need y'all to like really.
Don't talk to the press.
No, not even don't talk. He wanted them to make letters like advocating for him.
Wow.
And then you brought up Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
And it was like, yo, you know what's crazy about that movie that I really thought about? Remember on that scene where Salma Hayek was a stripper and he put her toe in his mouth? And it's fucking crazy to me that nigga was the director of that movie
Yes.
and the writer. And he put that shit in there.
Bro, all of his movies are nuts though.
But yeah, because he said
He was in that movie?
Yeah,
No.
he was the brother that died.
He was the crazy one.
He was the one that she
Show
killed.
fucking was.
Yeah, he was the crazy one.
He wrote that shit in. It's not like he was an actor.
But every
and somebody,
you got to think about his catalog, Pulp Fiction. Like every movie that he's done, it has some nuts stuff in it.
Well, that's Tarantino though.
That's what I'm saying. They nuts.
But I understand that. But you know, in this whole era, and then he was in that Weinstein umbrella.
Yep, he was.
It's like, this nigga really wrote that shit in there. Like, hey, she's gonna be walking all sexy, doing her little sultrous dance, and then she's gonna stick her toe in my mouth.
Wait, hold on. They may have canceled this Oklahoma City game because Gobert may have tested positive for Corona.
Get the fuck out of here.
Bro,
Oh yeah. They say he was dabbing
bro, I'm
people
telling you right now.
before the. Yeah, that's what they said.
No fucking way.
They said he's out tonight with an illness. The link says that Gobert may have had 2 days of the coronavirus before making the trip to Oklahoma City.
Nay.
Wow.
Bro, like, if an NBA player gets it, they shutting that shit down.
That's crazy.
Fuck.
Damn.
The media already don't got access to the players in the locker room right now. So
Now, these could be alternative facts that I got. But that's what I
ESPN
just
just put
who put that out?
This is my brother and them put it on.
hell no.
But, I mean, they pulling it from, like, Twitter and stuff.
B-roll?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't believing that shit.
No, look. James Huffner, the Oklahoma City reporter, Rudy Gobert, and Emmanuel Mudiay being taken to Mercy Medical Center to be tested for coronavirus. They putting out real links.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Bro, if 2 NBA players got coronavirus, this is about to be wild. Like, for real.
Fuck.
And they both foreign.
Moody ain't foreign.
Moody is African.
But he played in the U.S.
He was
and
born
college and
in
stuff.
Africa.
Though. But he played in the U.S.
But he moved here from Africa.
Bro, that doesn't have anything to do with it. Gobert, he's foreign. Moody ain't been in the States.
Moody
ain't
ain't
been
played
here.
for the world, nigga. He's foreign. He ain't played
Didn't
for
he play
USA.
here at JUCO in Texas?
He played at
SMU. But
But before that, he was at JUCO in Texas.
no,
Look it up.
He
no, he
from
wasn't.
Dallas.
He from Dallas. Matter of fact, didn't that nigga go
Man,
overseas?
I'm telling you.
All-star Rudy Gobert has tested positive for coronavirus, and this is shams.
Oh shit!
Bro, I'm telling you, like, shit about to get serious, man. Like,
Law, look that up. Emmanuel Mudiay.
Oh shit! For
no,
real?
you don't have to look it up, nigga. I'm reading it from Shams
No,
right here.
I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah,
talking about
Rudy
that,
Gay has tested positive.
Rudy Gobert, don't put that
Or,
on
I'm
Rudy
sorry,
Gay.
yeah, Rudy Gay might as well. But Rudy Gobert, nigga ain't hooping. So
They just posted that. They just tweeted that.
Shams just posted it. Utah Jazz All-Star Rudy Gobert has tested positive. The Athletic and Shams has posted it.
Holy shit!
Yeah, bro, like this shit ain't no joke.
How would
We
they
all about to die.
I promise you, Phil got it, bro.
I don't. I'm good. I'm
We all
super
about
good.
to die.
That's crazy though.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, nah, this is getting crazy.
The NBA is in an indefinite suspension. The NBA has suspended its season.
Where are you getting this
From
from?
Shams, nigga, the person who writes for the Athletic. I'm reading it right now.
God damn!
Yeah, I see
Following
it.
Rudy Gay's or Rudy
Yeah,
Gobert's
what was just posted?
positive
What was just
COVID-19
posted?
test,
Yeah,
the NBA is
has
in an
suspended
indefinite
the season.
suspension.
They
Wow.
suspended the season.
Because you can't play with
Hey
the players,
man, I
bro.
was just watching
Those are-
Space Jam.
Each one of them is a $10 million business.
Yeah.
Each player.
He said
Even
that,
the guys on
he
the
said
bench.
that type of stuff could what he say faster than speed of light. When they was on Space Jam, when what was it?
What's crazy
Lottie
is-
Vivok and all them niggas. Yeah,
That nigga with the big ass
yeah,
lip.
yeah. What's
All
that
right,
nigga name?
So in the event that this COVID-19 is serious, we might as well cut this pod early, you know, just cause. But that's crazy. If you suspended the NBA, I'm glad we got. Well, I hate to say that my man got COVID-19, but I am glad that we were doing the pod to be able to not have this be later. Because I'd have been shocked. I wouldn't even want to release nothing if we had heard about this after the fact.
What?
Like I'm still suspended from Twitter, but I can still see like the shit that's
Yeah.
trending. They said when everybody Rudy Gobert gave coronavirus, see him on the street. And
It's an uppercut, yeah. Yo, them uppercuts are my favorite. Like, all right, Law, we gonna shut this one down. This will be episode 85.
shit.
We out.
Crack in the kitchen, Lil Raw's on the mission. Break the bars out, screens in my expedition. Screens in my lack, yo, my trunk crack. Break the bars off, it's like this and like that.